Hello, my name is Ashley. Today I'm gonna pick up my black olives and we're gonna prepare. I wanna say to you that, like I always say, when you pick up the olives, always it needs to rain a couple times. So when it rains, we learn from our grandparents, they say the olive gets much oilier. So today I'm gonna prepare black olive different way, simple and easy, anybody can do it. All right, now that you see the black olives over here, they look so beautiful. I have to pick them up, and when it gets black, it's easy, they start to fall. It means it's really ripe and you better pick them up, otherwise it will go for waste. So when you pick them up, you can just put your hands like this and pull the branch, and it collects it very easy way. So usually when you pick up the olives, like I said, you can do it green or black, which I picked up the green one, which I'm going to show you how easy different way you can prepare. But this is now when it's turned black. It doesn't have to be soft or hard. When it's already black, it means it's time to pick them up, otherwise they will fall, and it will give different taste and different preparation and easy way. So we love to pick up the black and green, different taste they give, and everybody loves different way that we prepare it. When you pick up the olives, it just starts with green, and like I said, after it gets the first rain 1-2 times that to make it oilier, you pick them up that time. But if you want them to be black olives, it's the same tree, it ripes it and it turns black. So you can use it green beginning, whatever you like to eat, green olives, and then if you want black, just wait on a tree to grow to become black, and then you'll pick them up and you prepare it black olives. So we have plenty olives. I have to pick them up, and when I go inside, I will show you. Look how beautiful they look. And the tree is still small. I'm not gonna let it grow, but it gives plenty olives for me. Here there is a green, and when it stays, it just turn it to black. So you just pick them up. Here is another green one, which is turning to black color. So I'm gonna pick up all the olives, and then we're gonna go inside, and I'm gonna show you easy way to prepare the olives. All right, now we brought the olives in and we cleaned it. I washed it very nicely. What we have to do, we have to put this in the jar. This is the most easiest way to make the olives. Now this olive, it's a small olive. This is usually is for making oil, getting oil out of it. We have 3 kinds of trees, but this is the first one it came up. I want to say that anytime that you pick olive, you make sure that it gets the first rain. It has to rain so the olives will become oily. So what are we gonna do? This olive, you're not gonna break it or anything. Usually the green one, we should always crush it, but this will stay like this. But in 6 months, it's gonna be ready. What we're gonna do is we're gonna put salt. Now there is no measurement. This is a half a cup for now. Maybe I should, well, I'm gonna put half a cup for now, and we're gonna put some water. This is the easiest way, and then we're going to mix it to melt a little bit. And while we're doing this, I'm not sure if you ever done olives. Once it melts a little bit, you know, the rock, this is a rock salt that I put. It's not regular salt, it's a rock salt. So you mix it a little bit. And then, let me see, I might put some more water. It has to be fit enough for this. I'm sure it will be extra. Maybe I'm going to add some more. Let's mix it some more because there's still plenty salt on it, in it. And now, I'm going to put the egg in it. And when you put the egg, it has to be a size of a quarter on the water. It has to stand. It should stand up or lay down. I'm going to put, because it's not too deep, so I have to raise it. And see, you see over here, it's not higher than the water. it means we need more salt. So I'm just gonna take it out, and while there is salt, I'm gonna try to melt it. So in case if it needs, I'm gonna add it more. There is no measurement in doing olives in the salt. So the measurement, it will be the egg. When you put the egg, now you see a little bit the head of the egg. So we're gonna put some more salt in it because it looks like we need some more. And I'm gonna melt a little bit more. If the salt is less, the olive, it will be spoiled. It's not gonna work. So you have to make sure that the egg size of a quarter, it should be out of the water. All right, let's do this. Let's try this. Now you see it? It's a little bit less than a quarter. I'm gonna just mix some more because there is still salt. When I'm mixing it, like I'm trying to melt the salt to be the water more salty. Otherwise the salt, it's gonna sit under. All right, let's see now. And now you can see a size of a quarter, the egg is outside. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna take this water. Let me mix again, even though it's good. Let's mix it some, because there you see it. So now I'm gonna take this water and I'm gonna pour into the jar. There you go, it looks like it's more than enough. All right, when you put this, I picked up some the leaves of the olive because I want the olive to stay soaked in the water. I'm just gonna add it more on top so it will hold the olives down. Now, this will be ready in 6 months. Of course, I'm not gonna wait to make the video to show you, but whenever the 6 months is ready, it's up, I'm gonna show you. In other videos while I'm making, I'm gonna bring the olive and I'm gonna show you how did it work. Now, sometimes the olive, you have to make sure that there is not so much bacteria or anything, but the olives, a lot of time, most of the times you see mold on top. You think that it's rotten, but it's not. It becomes like a jello, the surface when you open it. Some they do, some they don't. So if there is, don't throw your olive oil out. You just take the surface jello, which is like moldy, you see. It's fermenting, that's what it is. You throw it away, and then you put in your plate, you rinse it, and you enjoy it. And if it's later on too salty, just put for a few hours in the regular regular water. So what it does, it takes the salt away if it's too salty. Now we're gonna close this jar and we're gonna keep it like this for 6 months. I'm gonna put the date on it so I won't forget. Now I did apple over here, vinegar apple. In my other video I didn't say it, but when it's ready I'm gonna show and I'm gonna repeat that. Every day if you can, once a day you mix it. Sometimes what I do, I don't mix, I'll just do this. So just the water to move. But if you can open it and with the spoon you can mix it. And this, the apple, of course, it's gonna stay for 1 month to become vinegar. All right, so once the olive is ready, the apple is ready, I'm gonna show you. Well, I wish you the best and a good luck, and I hope you'll do it, because if you have a tree or even outside at the parks, there's so many olive trees that they go for waste. It's organic, it's your handmade, and it will be very, very delicious. Now that I said it will be 6 months, between 5 to 6 months, it will be ready. Why? Because the olive, it's not crushed. I have another video that I'm showing you different way. Again, it's a green olive, and you will see that's a different way we'll prepare. So this olive, it's gonna last for you for that much because it's not crushed. It's gonna take time until it gets sweeter, because you really, when you pick them up, it's very bitter. You cannot bite, you cannot eat. and if you put it, it's not going to work in a week or 2 weeks. It's going to take longer time. But when you crush the olives and when we put in a sweet water, that one, it takes in 2 weeks, it will be ready. I have another video, like I said, go check on it and you will see it and you will choose which way to do. Now that the olive is ready, I want to show you. It took about 2.5 to 3 months exactly, like less than 3 months. I was curious, I wanted to open, which I said it takes 6 months, but I wanted to open it and to see how it was, and I did open. Let me make this sure. There you go. And you remember that when I said put some leaves on it, so this way in case if it gets moldy or something like that, if the measurement is not right, but it is. Here's the leaves. I should open it. And this is the olives that I told you that you don't have to break it, because usually green ones, you have to cut them, put in a sweet water and to take the bitterness out, and then you put salt and water and you'll take care of it and then you'll enjoy it. This one, like I said, you don't have to break it. It's whole olive itself. So you put it in the water, and in 3 months, the maximum, it looks like this is a little smaller olives, but doesn't matter. It's already ready. And I opened it and I tasted. Some of them are a little bit brown because, brown, I'm saying, it was turning it black. So I picked them up. So this is the black color that it is nothing. It's mess. So what you do is now, it was salt and water. Now, if you taste it and if you see it's a little bit too salty, before you're eating, put a day before it's a little bit, rinse it and put a little bit for half a day or something like that to take the salt away. Not that it will go all, but some. It will help you. And I have to say it's very delicious. It's a little salty. What I do, I will rinse it, put half a day in sweet water. It takes some of the salt away. And then you can put all on top of it. You can squeeze lemon. You can put in the oil. Or you can just enjoy it like this way. So this is the olive. It's very tasty. It's very good. If you have an olive tree, don't let them go for waste. Just pick them up and enjoy it. And now I can't wait for the next year to my other olive tree to give me olives so I can make a lot of other different things. Well, I want to thank you very, very much for watching. I hope you'll try this and you will enjoy it. Thank you again. And I'll see you next time. And if you like it, please like and subscribe. And I thank you again. Bye-bye. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this channel. I want to thank to all my patrons on patreon.com for their support to make my channel possible. Thank you.